We've made it to the final event here at Belgrade Games 2024. And the workout that the elite athletes are going to be taking on tonight is in honor of this man. A workout that he won at the CrossFit Games a couple years ago, Jackie Pro. It's almost exactly as written. They'll have the same forced pace on the row. 1,000 meters for the women, who will be up first tonight at 3:45 pace. Got to hold about a 152 average for 500 meters to get that done. Then I'll head to the barbells, 50 thrusters at 66 pounds. The one nuance that's different from this one than the games is that they won't be advancing every 10 reps. All the athletes will be facing us from where we're standing now. They'll make their way to the rig for the 30 bar muscle ups and then run to the finish line. All the other divisions have done various versions of this. And the elite remain. You see all the different flags on the screen up there. Very international field, very talented field. 2 Swedish flags, 2 Norwegian flags, 10 total countries represented by the 12 women who showed up here to compete in the elite division this year. Leading the way amongst them is Matilda Garnes. She's on 8 total points. She's been incredibly impressive. 2 firsts and 3 seconds. 5 opportunities to score.
2 minutes.
Behind her is a tight podium race. Elisa Fuliano has been surging. She's won the last 2 events to overtake Jacqueline Dahlstrom by 1 point. She's on 17 points. Dahlstrom's on 18 points. Syria Meha has been pretty consistent this weekend. She did take a hit on the lifting last night, but 2nd and 3rd today to keep herself with an outside chance. She's at 23 points. And Madeline Persson, who's competing again after surgery last spring, is on 25 points. Those are the top 5 coming in. And it will be an interesting one. They added 5 seconds to the women's buy-in time from the games. It was 3:40 at the games, 3:45 here. But if you don't make that, then your workout ends. So forced pace on the row. The women should be taking the field here right after the judges. It's been 3 days, 2 events per day. It's been an amazing competition and also an emotional one. And here come the women in the elite division. Maya Lalosh leading the way there, Or Cohen, Julia Blazowska, Madeline Persson, Jacqueline Dahlstrom, Matilda Garnes, Elisa Fuliana, Syria Meha, Camilla Salmonson-Hellman, Natalia Bibarica, Christina Vasic, and Hannah Molin. There's Syria Meha in the white and blue, representing Albania as she did at the semifinals this past season.
1 minute.
Little confusion about what lanes they're in. Jacqueline Dahlstrom should be in 8. Women helping them each other out there.
Athletes to your starting.
Here is Matilda Garnes. After competing team all of last year and also in Norway a couple of weeks ago, she has really put herself back out there in an impressive way, wearing the Dukic jersey from the games this year. She'll be bracketed on either side by 2 more CrossFit Games veterans, Dahlstrom in the blue belt on the left and Fuliano in the black on the right, again separated by 1 point.
10 seconds.
1,000 meters on the row. Must be done under 3:45. Head to the thrusters, 50 reps, and then 30 bar muscle ups.
Evening number 1, we have Hannah Molin. Number 2, Natalia Bibarica. Lane number 3, Christina Vasic. Lane number 4, Camilla Hellman. Lane number 5,
it's going to be 3+ minutes on the road.
Elisa Fuliano.
We'll give you a chance to see every athlete here, and then we'll come back to the middle ones, see where they're at.
Number 8,
There's Hannah Molin on the right side out of Slovenia. Natalia Bibarica from Croatia. Christina Vasic, the only Serbian woman in the field. There's Camilla Salmonson-Hellman out of Sweden. Syria Meha, mentioned from Albania. Out of Italy, Elisa Fuliano. There's Matilda Garnes and Jacqueline Dahlstrom, both down from Norway. Madeline Persson, also from Sweden. Julia Blazajowska from Poland. Or Cohen, of Israel. And Maya Lalosh from Germany will round out the field. And they got to hold a 152 pace. Sneak behind the judges and give you some shots of their rowers here. Madeline Persson pressing towards the 400-meter mark. She's holding about a 149, 150 pace there. Shot of Jackie Dahlstrom holding steady at that 151 pace. She's a rower's telling her she's on place to finish in about 149, so she's right where she needs to be. Matilda Garnes pulling about a 151, 152. Same thing. Targeting about a 149, so she's got a second or two to play with here. It's going to be the case for most of the women. Giuliano right in the line a little closer. Pulling a 151, and it says 151 is her expected finish time here. It's not just about beating the buzzer with the time. Here is Syria Meha. Pulling about a 150, on target for a 149.5 finish at this point. But it's also about how you feel coming off of the row. Everyone can finish at the same time, and people can feel very differently getting to those thrusters. If you remember back to when we saw this at the games, not only were there a few women in the field who didn't make it, there were several athletes, male and female, who found themselves sitting on the rowers and resting for a while, and several judges' hands all going up at the same time. Sarah Meha slightly ahead of the rest of them. 2:55 on the clock, so we got less than a minute to go to the time to beat here. 45 seconds to be exact.
And it is getting very, very close. As we can see, multiple fingers in the air with 150.
And again, they have to keep the pedal down to the metal. They cannot let up at the end. It's really going to be tight for some of them. So they got to roll all the way through the 1,000-meter mark.
Eyes on that day number one. Hannah and also Julia Blazajowska. As it is getting very, very, very close.
12 seconds to go. Mullen is done, and she's running to the barbell. Harrison's done. Ritza and 2, 1. And I think they all, maybe not Or Cohen. Everyone but Or Cohen, I believe, made it. And we'll see here the Norwegians taking their time. Most of the others kind of racing out to the barbell. We're going to go wide here to start. Roland on the left is in the lead. Oh, Or Cohen caught on the rower. The rest of the women making it, some of them very close. They're probably planning that. And without the forced 10-second or 10-rep advancements, there's a lot of decisions to be made on the thrusters here. Let's come in on the leaders for a bit. Meha and the wife, Giuliano, in the blue shoes behind her, Garnes in the all black, Dahlstrom in the blue leggings. Those are the top 4 battling for the podium spots. Break for Dahlstrom and Garnes, Giuliano as well. Meha continuing to move. Madeline Persson back there in the brown. .30 for Salmonson Hellman. No hands up yet. We're at the approaching the 5:30 mark. Another break for Dahlstrom, another break for Garnes. It's a 65-pound barbell, 30 kilos. 40 reps for Hellman, and she's continuing to move, attacking these thrusters. Last 5 reps for Hellman. First athlete with the hand up. Only athlete with the hand up. Huge set here for Camilla. And now Madeline Pearson with the hand up, and now Syria Meha.
Athletes to make their way to the ring.
Last rep for Meha, last rep for Pearson, hand up for Fuliano. 30 reps on the bar muscle up. Fuliano done, Dahlstrom done. Matilda Garnis is a great upper body puller, well known for rig muscle up capacity, but curious to see here if she can make up much ground on the bar muscle ups. She does have some room to play with a 9-point lead over Fuliano. Solomon Hellman hitting the deck there. So Pearson on the right in the brown, blue pants Dahlstrom. Garnis yet to get up there. Fuliano getting her first set done. Meha on the ground resting.
There in the council, you will be seeing a couple of sets there now for our winners in. As we are waiting to see who's going to have that in the air.
See how big of a set Garnis does here. She's been pretty deliberate here. I think she knows she's got plenty of space to work with. Still will want to finish strong.
Jacqueline Johnson winning again another big set here. As we're just approaching
7:45 elapsed. 11-minute cap for the women. Salmonson Hellman over there in the left side of the screen. The beige top, brown pants. Has been attacking this workout. Hand up for Fuliano. Fuliano attempting to make it 3 for 3 to close out the competition with 3 event wins. If she does that, it would guarantee her a second place finish here, and then she'll stop and wait with see what Matilda Garnis does. But Elisa Fuliano won the clean last night, won the workout this morning, and Elisa Fuliano will close the competition with 3 consecutive wins. And a guarantee at worst a second place finish here. Matilda Garnis has a hand up. Salmonson Hellman has a hand up. Garnis has yet to finish worse than second in any workout on this competition. Hand up for Pearson. 1 rep to go for Matilda Garnis. And wearing the Jukic CrossFit shirt right there. Matilda Garnis. 2 firsts, 4 seconds, and she will be the champion here at Belgrade Games 2024. Salmonson Hellman, second in the opening event. This 3rd place finish will be her next best finish. Jacqueline Dahlstrom will get across 4th, and that'll be good enough for her to secure a podium finish. Madeline Pearson's going to get across, so pretty close between those 3 athletes. But it will be enough for Dahlstrom to stay on the podium. So we'll have Garnis, Fuliano, and Dahlstrom, 3 most veteran athletes in the field. Wow, and Maya Lalosh was the last one to the bar muscle-ups, but she is cruising over there in the outside lane. And the 20-year-old Lalosh is going to close with another strong finish here. Lalosh, incredible finish to her competition. Victor will be proud, that's for sure. Blazowska's going to get it done. Julia Blazowska, winner of event 3 yesterday, and Syria Meha. Last rep on the muscle-ups, and she'll close out another impressive competition. Albanian. 30 seconds to the cap. Hands up for Basic and Bivarica.
reps for these ladies. As we approach that
Final rep for Christina Basic. And the Serbian crowd will love this. Sudaric will be right behind her.
3, 2, 1.
Sudaric, a little bit of urgency there with the cross. Ah, one question?
Yes.
Just hold this here.
Thank you, good job.
Elisa, oh,
I'm sorry.
yes, yes.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Good job.
Thank you, thank you.
Gotta feel good to end with 3 straight wins on the
Yes,
competition.
I wasn't expecting that. I was hoping for, but I wasn't expecting that. And I think it took me a while to get into the competition. I realized now that in the first workout, I couldn't really focus, I couldn't go in competition mode, like in my beast mode. And it took me a while because while I was doing the workouts, I remember my last competition, that was the games, I felt terrible. So probably took me a while to get into the competition, and it's been a great satisfaction to finish with 1-1-1 in the last 3 workouts, and I couldn't hope for a better final. I'm so happy.
And overall, how was the experience coming here to Serbia to compete with these women in this crowd?
Honestly, it's been amazing. I mean, I love being here since the beginning. My main goal above the position, the final position, was to have fun, and above all, to enjoy the atmosphere. I feel so great to be here. I feel like family. I feel I'm honoring Lazar in every way possible to be here in his home country. And it's so good. I think this is the best competition to start a new season with, but also the best competition to end the chapter of last season, you know. So for me, it was perfect to be here. I really loved every second. I had fun. I cried while the tribute was going on, and I feel so much better now after this competition. So thank you, Belgrade Games. You were amazing.
Awesome, Elisa. And Matilda, I mean, you're wearing this shirt, obviously it means a lot to you, but you also finished first and second in every workout. Is Matilda Garnis back?
Amazing, she's amazing.
Yeah, she's back in Lazar spirit.
Yeah. The weekend's over now. I know it's been a special weekend. Is there anything you want to say about it for people who couldn't be here to experience it with you guys?
I'm sad you missed it. It's been amazing in so many ways. A bit overwhelming, like so many emotions. You have the adrenaline, and then you have a big down maybe in between events. I've been thinking about Lazar since the games, but you know, when I'm at home in Norway, there's a part of me that's just I feel like he's just in Serbia and doing his training just like us. So not having him here has been very sad, but it's been an amazing competition to honor him. Belgrade Games have done an amazing job treating us athletes so good and taking care of safety issues and honoring him in the way he deserved. So it's just I'm so glad that I decided to go here. I couldn't have been more happier with that decision, and I'm so thankful for the invitation to come. It's been, Elisa said so many nice words, and I think we have the same feelings here, and I know you too, Brian. So
we went through the same things this summer, so I'm so happy to be here with her, with Jacqueline as well. It feels so nice to be here, to be united, to stay together, and to live all this together as we were last summer and today, and with every athlete of the community, CrossFit community, which is amazing, and I want it to continue to be amazing. Thanks to this, I think we kind of build it up again, and I'm so proud of this.
Yeah, and it's been so amazing to see Luca back. That has really got me in tears every time he's passing over the finish line in front of his brother. It's been hard to see, but also amazing to meet him and see him. He's been so nice to us, and just the hug I got from him was so real, and he's a big role model and so strong. I'm so proud of how he has been this weekend.
Yes.
It's been amazing to see. Yeah.
Those are beautiful words. Thank you both. Amazing athletes on the floor, but also very caring people. So I hope everyone can see that.
And thank you also for live streaming it. I think it was amazing, like to make also other people who are not here to live this, because for example, Italian community really care about what happened, so they were really happy that they had the chance to see it. So thank you.
Yeah,
for like
it's been very nice for people to see this.
Yeah,
and Lazar will continue to be with us forever. But yes,
That's perfect. Thank you both. Congratulations
Thank
on a
you.
great weekend.
Thank you.
Let's see you on the podium. Just beautiful words from two wonderful athletes and wonderful people there. And they held the floor there for us to be able to hear from them. So the men will come out, but Matilda Garnis will take the championship here. At least Juliana will end with 3 straight wins. And Jacqueline Dahlstrom will round out the podium for them. There are 23 men advancing to the final here. Eamon Botes out of South Africa will be over here in lane 12. Dejan Dacic punches up into 20th. He'll be in lane 11. Spyros Dragonis out of Greece will be there in lane 10. Roskin Aydin will be in lane 9. Noah Miles in the blue shirt there. I was going to take it off, I think. He'll out of the UK will be next to another man from the UK, Sam Whitworth, in the magenta. So a pair of guys competing next to each other for the same country there. Alexander Blosik out of Poland in the black will be in the middle of the floor in lane 6. Lampros Sapunis, another one of the Greek athletes here, will be in lane 5. Rock Dernikovic, representing Slovenia for his whole career, will be there in lane 4. Marko Rusaleno, Romania, will be in lane 3. Carlos Stanic out of Croatia, lane 2. And Tala Kolasar from Turkey fights up into 23rd, last man in here. Will be on the outside lane. The workout is one that the man who they're competing in front of won at the CrossFit Games a couple years ago. Jackie Pro. 1,000 meters, the men are forced to the 3:15 pace. They have to average a 1:37 to be able to do that. 50 thrusters at 95 pounds, 43 kilos. 30 bar muscle ups and 10-minute time gap for the men here. Top guys in the heat, Sam Whitworth, 12th place overall, 64 points. He's in the purple tank top there. Alexander Blosik in the all black, 13th place, 68 points. Noah Miles on the left, 69 points. Lampros on the right in the blue shorts, 71 points. And Koshkanidis has had a really nice second half to the competition here out of Turkey on 75 points, the top 5 guys in the heat. Pulling a 133, 134 there. Dejan Dacic, Bosnia-Herzegovina representative, averaging a 134 pace here, so he's on target. Spyros getting close to 500. He's averaging about a 132 pace, so he went out aggressive. He'll have a little bit of an opportunity to slow down if he wants to. Koshkin as well, his average pace so far has been a 130. He's at the 545 meter mark. Noah Miles on more like a 136, so he's more of an even pace across, which makes sense. He's going to be really good on the muscle ups, but not quite as powerful as some of the bigger guys. Sam Whitworth looks very comfortable here, pulling a 135 average at the moment. Would expect him to do quite well on the rowing portion of this. Maybe feeling good coming out there to the barbell. Alexander Blosik will have to push it a little bit here. He's averaging a 135 at this point, and he's got about 300 meters to go. There's Lampros. 730 meters in. He's right on track. Right on track. Rock. Same thing, and the hands are going up, so we'll get to the front. 240. Got 35 seconds to get it done. And expect a lot of these to be cutting it close. Some of them were pulling pretty aggressive paces, so they may finish a few seconds early. 15 seconds to go. You gotta beat the cap, and then we'll see who's feeling good and who's not getting to those thrusters, 50 thrusters.
It's getting close to that, now 3 minutes 15.
Time 5 seconds. First couple guys are done. And the time hits. Let's see if they hold anyone. Talha's gonna get held up there. I think everyone else will have made it. That'll do it for Talha Kolbasur out of Turkey. I believe the rest of the guys made it, and some of them, Whitworth and Buttis in particular, straight to the thrusters. It looks like Rock is back at the rower, but he did make it through. Lampros in the blue shorts waiting a little bit here. Rock took his time after that row, and so we're talking about sometimes you just need a little breather. A very aggressive pace. Carlos Stanic has not gotten to his barbell yet. Sam Whitworth in the purple tank top there, first to the barbell, along with Botas in the very back of the row, and I don't think either of them have set it done yet. I think it's 18 for Whitworth, 19 now. Nice cadence there. Beautiful overhead position and a good breath on every rep. I believe he did 20 to open things up. We're at the 425 mark. Break for Dirk Nikovic. Wojcik breaks, Miles breaks. Lampros Sapunis, pretty fast cycle rate here. So mitigate the time under tension when he's getting those reps. Not trying to waste any energy. You see Whitworth with a little bit more deliberate pace, but at that set of 20, that was a pretty small set for him. Noah Miles right behind him in the black shorts. Nikovic just be rep 24 for him. Buttis in the back of the pack, maybe the leader here on the floor.
And now working their way through 50 repetitions at 43 kilo thruster. Currently in the lead in Pennsylvania, you can see Samuel Whitworth.
No hands up yet. Miles, the only man in the frame doing thrusters. Koshkin Iden just dropped it down. Spyros Dragonis cleans it up. Whitworth's going to get back on their boat. The same thing at the back of the lane. No judges' hands up yet. 6 minutes gone, 4 minutes to go. There we go. Whitworth and Botas at the same time. So the first two men to get the barbell up are the first two men to get to 45 reps. No rep there for Blowshik, doesn't like it. It looks like Damien Buttis out of South Africa, 25th at the African region, is going to be the first man to move to the pull-up bar. Whitworth with 2 reps to go. Hand up for Spyros Dragonis now. So Buttis and Whitworth move. Dragonis will break with just 3 reps to go. Just for a point of reference, Lazar Djukic's time on this workout was 7:59, only man under 8 minutes that year. Whitworth gets a rep in before Buttis. Spyros Dragonis is done. Noah Miles has a hand up. Lampros has a hand up. Hand up for Koshkin Iden now. Miles is done. Spyros is going to get on the pull-up bar in the green shorts there. Koshkin Iden gets clear. Blowshik has a hand up. Another no rep. Lampros, 2 reps to go. Whitworth open with a set of 10. So Blowshik will have 3 reps remaining here. Spyros on the right, Noah Miles on the left of the guys on the pull-up bar. Last lap for Blowshik, 7:39 on the clock. What this on the right? Dejan Dacic next to him. Closest man to us doing reps is Spyros Dragonis. Koshkin just came down. Noah Miles working. Whitworth resting. Blocic in the black, middle of the floor, was late getting there, but good opening set for him. They is left in the blue shorts. Lapros Lapunis working on a middle set here. Whitworth in the purple in the middle, maybe the leader on the floor. Keep an eye on the South African on the far right side as well. He had a pretty decent lead getting to the pull-up bar and basically built it off of feeling better coming off of the rower than the rest of the guys and getting that set of 50 thrusters started early. 8:51 on the clock, so we got about 1 minute and 10 seconds to the time cap here. No hands up yet. 1 minute to go for these guys' competition here at Belgrade Games 2024. One more heat to come. We got a race on our hands for that podium spot. Hand up for Whitworth. 40 seconds to go. One more rep for Sam Whitworth, or is it two more? Now he's got one more. Grits it, gets it. Run across the line, Sam. Come on, there's a whole nother heat coming. 20 seconds to the time cap. All the time is counting against him here. So it's gonna be 9:45. He wastes about 10 seconds doing that. See if it ends up making a difference or not. 10 seconds to go, no other hands in the air. Dejan Dacic, excuse me. No, his judge is calling him back. Maybe thought it was 20 reps, so give it up for the man of Heat 1. Great competition weekend for all of them. A very difficult final. And Sam Whitworth, only one to finish. We'll call it 9:45. Took his time getting across the line. Nice workout. Yep, that's what I had. 9:45 confirmed there as the only finisher. We'll keep that in mind. Koshkin, great weekend.
A sada se spremite za veliko finale te skupine. Ono što smo čekali ova 3 dana uskoro kreće.
And you see the lane assignments here. An empty lane in lane 5 will be in the final heat. That's the lane that Lazar was in when he won this workout at the games in 2022. And he'll be watching on as the rest of the men take it on in his honor. Jackie Pro, 1,000 meters, sub 3:15, 50 thrusters, 95 pounds or 43 kilos. And 30 bar muscle ups.
Ladies and gentlemen, we move on to our elite grand final of the Belgrade Games. Everybody put your hands together and make some noise! Introducing in lane number 12, Luka Perko.
Luka Perko out of Croatia, lane number 12. He'll come in 11th place, 63 total points.
11, Milos Jovic.
Milos Jovic out of Serbia will be in lane 11. He was in 9th place overall on 55 points. Perko's best finish so far was a clean and jerk with 65 kilos. In lane 10, we'll have Henrik Nagel, 7th overall on 45 points out of Norway. He's riding on 8th and 4th in the last 2 events. Veteran from Greece, Alex Koutulis, will be in lane 9. He's in 5th with 28 points. He's had 2 2nd-place finishes, including one earlier today.
Number 8, your son, Luka Jukic.
Will be in lane number 8. He's in 3rd place with 19 points. Started this competition with a 1st. He's had nothing worse than a 6th so far. He's in a battle, though, as we see the top guys coming out.
Number 7, Moritz Fiebig.
Moritz Fiebig out of Germany, the leader of the competition on 14 points. He's had 3 event wins and a 2nd after a 9th place on the opening event. And he's clinging to a 1-point lead over the 3rd fittest man in the Masters division this year out of Poland, Bronislaw Lenkovic, on 15 points. He's had a 1st, a 2nd, and 2 3rds. Anestis Artemis, 4th overall on 20 points. He's 1 point behind Luka Jukic at this point. So we got 2 battles going on.
Number 3, Agustin Velicnik.
Right, enjoying Croatia. Augustin Velicnik will be in lane number 3. He's on 6 points with 37 points. He's hosted a huge contingent of Croatian athletes here this weekend. The defending champion here from Bosnia-Herzegovina, Georgia Juric, comes in 8th place on 46 points. 4 top 10 finishes so far. And rounding out the field, another man from Bosnia-Herzegovina, Miso Papak. And that will leave those
All of us
men.
know how important this event has been to the community. We are all here for one reason, and one reason only, and that is to honor our great friends and the eternal King of Europe. And in his honor, as this event is Lazar's event that he won in 2022, in lane number 5, I introduce forever with us, make some noise, ladies and gentlemen, Lazar Jukic. And in his memory, for the grand final of the Belgrade Games, ladies and gentlemen, your top elite heats, athletes, 1 minute.
1 minute to go here. It's the final heat of the 2nd year of the Belgrade Games 2024. We're inside the Ranko Zeravica Sports Hall as we have been for the last 3 days of competition. These are the 11 men who earned the honor to do this workout, with Lazar in the lane there and his brother amongst them. And while the competition is most importantly in honor of Lazar this year, we do have 2 pretty compelling races on the podium. 1 point between Moritz Fiebig and Bronislaw Lenkovic. 1 point between Luka Jukic and Anestis Artemis. And a pretty difficult task ahead of them. For you, Lazar. tough. Perko on the left. Milos Jovic in the green. There is Henrik Nagor making an individual appearance for the first time in a while and holding his own against some big names here. Alex Katulis, always very strong. Luka Jukic will handle this row very well. It's a strength of his. He should be feeling pretty good coming off it. Moritz has been really good this weekend after the double under event, but Braun has been breathing down his neck. Anastasis Artemis, maybe a little lesser known than those three guys, but right in the mix with him. 1 point behind Luka here. There's Agi Lishnik out of Croatia. Georgia Juric won this competition last year. And right next to him, Miso Papak. Georgia was the fittest man in Bosnia and Herzegovina for a long time. Miso's taken that title from him the last couple of years. They went toe-to-toe in Athens. Georgia got the better of him there. Miso won court fight a couple weeks ago here in Serbia. Miso's right on a 137 pace there. Georgia's holding about a 136 pace as he ticks past the 430 mark. Just under 136 expected finish for Agi Velishnik. This guy's got a 17:10 or so 5K row. 500 meters done for Anastasis, and he's averaging less than a 135 pace. There's Braun holding just under a 136 as he's past the 560 mark. Moritz almost at a 134 average here with 400 meters to go, so he may be able to coast in a little bit there. Luka's just at that 135 mark and looks nice and steady. Good breathing rhythm for him. Katulis will have to push this row a little bit, but he's under that 137 mark and looks pretty comfortable there. He knows probably exactly what he's doing. Very similar for Henrik there, almost on the same pace as Alex. Milos Jovic has a second or so to spare here. And Luka Perko is really tight to the mark on 137 exactly. Hands are going up for all the men. And one of the reasons why Laszlo was able to win this workout back in 2022 was because he felt good coming off of the rower compared to a lot of the guys who took some time getting to that barbell. You saw it in the previous heat with Whitworth and even Fuentes that getting to that barbell quick can make a difference. So pay attention here as we have 20 seconds to the limit in terms of the rowing pace and see who gets to that barbell early. 10 seconds to that mark. 5 seconds to go. Luka and Moritz, and pretty much all of them are done. Moritz gets up right away, so does Luka. And I think that Perko made it, which means all the guys should have made it. And Moritz Fibic has been just assaulting the competition floor ever since event one. He's first to the barbell. Luka picks it up second. Braun third. Anastasis Artemis on the left side of the screen is in the mix with just about everybody else now, so not much time passed at all before these guys hit the barbell. Papak, Juric, Velishnik, and Anastasis this side of Lazar's lane. Braun on the other side of it, Moritz and Luka behind him, Katulis, Henrik, Milos, and Luka Perko round out the field from closest to furthest. Narrow grip there for Anastasis Artemis, interesting. Braun will take a break. Moritz has it back up. Luka taking a rest. Katulis, man, he's passed out at the bottom there. Braun with a break. Moritz getting ready to go again. Luka hitting a big set here. He'll put it down, and Estes has it back up. Back and forth battle between the top guys here, chasing 50 reps. After the 50 reps, we'll head to the pull-up bar for the final 30 reps of the weekend, 30 bar muscle-ups, and then get across the finish line. One finisher in the previous heat was Sam Whitworth. Took his time getting across the line, 9:45. We'll see if that time factors in at all. With only 1 point between first and second, 1 point between third and fourth. That one place can make a difference. Braun signals to his judge that he's got his last 10 reps to go. I'm expecting Moritz's judge's hand to go up very clue. He's above 40 reps. It should be 43 for him. The hand goes up for Braun. Hand goes up for Moritz. Only 2 men with the hand up so far. Braun will move first. Luka has a hand up. Anestis has a hand up. So the battles are as close as they could be here. The top 4 guys are going to be the first 4 to the bar muscle-ups. And Luka and Anestis drop it at the exact same time. Morris beats Braun onto the pull-up bar. 5:59 on the clock. Lazar's time was 7:59. These guys have 2 minutes. They want to try to get that in. It might be possible. So Moritz gets on the bar before Braun. Luka gets on the bar before Anestis. How big of a set will they do? I believe when Lazar did this, he went 12 and then 8. Spoke to Luka earlier today. He remembers this event very specifically, as it was an event that Lazar needed to punch back into the top 10 for the second year in a row in the games, and he did that by winning it. Lucas knows exactly the paces and the splits that his brother did. I wonder if he's going to try to do that same thing. But Moritz Fiebig, he's grimacing as he has on a few workouts, but he has been finding a way. I spoke with his coach, Sean Single. He said he's in really good form right now, and obviously that's the case. Again, he's gone first, second, first on the last 4 events, but he only has a 1-point lead over Bronislaw. Another really solid set here for Luka, but Anestis Artemis did a huge set. So big rest, big break for Anestis. Luka looking a little bit more composed. Take a seat as Anestis takes a knee. Moritz still on the bar. Braun's going to jump up. See if anyone else is going to factor in here. We're at the 7:29 mark, 30 seconds until Lazar's time. Hand up for Moritz Fiebig. My goodness, has Moritz looked good this weekend. 3 reps to go. Anestis back up. Luka back up. And Moritz Fiebig will walk to the finish line in front of his friend Lazar. We'll keep him in sight here. There's a hand up for Luka. Fiebig will cross at exactly 7:59. I wonder if he knew that that was Lazar's time. Holy cow, Moritz Fiebig. Only man with the hand up is Luka Jukic. If he gets across the line next, he will finish on the podium here. He's up on the pull-up bar. And to do something like this, after a moment like that, speaks to the incredible character of the young 25-year-old Luka Jukic. You are an absolute warrior, my friend. He's gonna cross in second, and he'll earn that podium spot here in his first competition back. Hands up for a few athletes now, and we'll watch here. Braun had 15 points, Luka had 19. Luka had an event win, Braun did as well. Last rep for Anestis Artemis. And Anestis Artemis, if you haven't seen him before, now you know. Mark that name down. He belongs on this floor. Alex Catoulis is gonna come in next, I believe. So here comes Catoulis. Braun with 1 rep to go. Catoulis will cross. So that's 4. 1 rep for Braun. He chicken wings it and barely locks it out. Henrik is coming. And Brink Braun should take 5th. At 9:25, he's counting the guys. Henrik, what a competition for Henrik Nagor there. Well done, my friend. Vilishnik getting close, Juric getting close. So Braun will get 20 points. Luka will get 21. Agi for all of Croatia in Zagreb in Agi's gym. He'll get across. Here comes Georgia Juric, a great friend of Lazar's, and he'll be very proud to finish this one. Misha Popak. A rep short. Spoke to Moritz earlier this weekend. I might talk to Georgia. Georgia. You do an interview? Can you? Yeah, take a couple seconds and come on over. Yeah. You just hold this by your mouth. Georgia Juric, you won this competition last year. You've known Lazar and Luka for a long time, and you're a really critical part of this region for fitness and the community. Obviously, this year is a little different. There's a lot more people here, a lot bigger names in the sport here. But as someone who's been in this region competing for a long time, can you help people understand what this weekend means for you guys from this part of the world?
Well, this competition are very special, meaning not only for this area, I think for the whole Europe. And this special honor to Lazar Djukic. And since the very beginning opening ceremony, it was very hard. This workout had a hard beginning for me, for all of us. And this very special lane that is honored to our friend made this event so special.
How hard were you fighting to finish that one under the time cap?
I was fighting, I was struggling with my grip last few reps, but I wanted to finish this event because it had that special meaning, so I'm glad that I made it.
Thank you, Georgia. Appreciate you sharing that. Looks like the guys are going to take a picture here with your friends. And then the final heat and
Ladies and gentlemen, for the final time of the evening, give it up to all the athletes here for the Belgrade Games.
Right?
one.
1 point for third place. I'm not there, right?
Right. But Anastas, you are here though.
Yeah, of course.
where you
Yeah.
You belong here.
Of course. I don't. It's probably the best competition ever. For me, inside, I feel the feelings I have. I didn't know him. We speak one time.
You wanna speak?
We speak only one time at the semifinals this year. I didn't know him, but I have a brother, so I can feel the feeling of love between the brothers. So every time I go here, in every workout before we start, I think of Lazar, even though I didn't know him. I don't know how to explain.
No, that was perfect. Thank you, Anastas. Great work.
Thank you.
That's pretty well said there. We all know the feeling of love, and we all know the feeling of loss. And, powerful weekend here. So, thank you guys for being a part of it. Thank you to all the athletes who showed up. Thank you to all the volunteers and judges and organizers. It's a massive effort that they undertook to put this one on in this country for this man. Thank you to Rodri and Chad and Patrick for supporting me back home and making this broadcast possible. And thank you to the competition organizers for trusting us to do it. It's beyond an honor for us, and as they've all have said, we'll forever miss you, Laszlo.